From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We play to win. Let's go.
Here we go. 50, plant. Bravo.
Every day, any day. 51, Mike 51. Cut. Watch the twist.
Now.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
We never know their process and how long the turnaround time is for stuff we send them that we need from this line or updating their system. So it's just a new way for us to all be on one. And that's what she was saying. She said, no, I heard you walk in.
This is Saquon Barkley.
She said, you didn't miss nothing, so she said, no worries.
Cardinals.
But yeah, I'm so happy.
Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Ready? 8, read.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the double.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch left. He's tight right there.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Barkley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
He's checking. Grab. Edge him. Get him. You got it. Mike's 50. Bring it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
58, come on. Here we go, again. 58, listen. 58, come on. What we got? 58, right over there. Mike, 58, right there. Here I come. 58, come on.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
58, come on. Hey. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming for you, son.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
I don't know why I thought I seen 7.
Christian Kirk, his 11th touchdown of the year.
I thought I seen 7.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Yeah, the 15.
Myers connects on the PAT.
I thought I seen 7.
And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I don't know what I seen. I thought I seen 7-1 though.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Everyone, 37 is the mic. Mike 37. You go, night.
Protein spill.
26, check 26. Check. Lucky.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
The lead closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh yeah, he was trying to see when what's a good time, but whatever. Oh wow.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man open. It's Ross. He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Everyone, 37 is the mic. Mike 37. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check nickel.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Donald,
You got tight.
Cece.
You got tight right there.
Now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
Back up.
Mike 51.
5.
Here's 2nd and 8. Forced out to his left. to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
6-6, pull it high. Letting you know right now, you better bring it. Kill. 25, check. Get it.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Let's go, please. Big series right here. We got 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch the blast.
1st down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
58, boy, 58.
Murray now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
58 to Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Go 58 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
How are we grabbing Eddie?
Eddie's gonna be with him.
Huh?
I said, yeah, he's gonna be with him.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And she's just saying to him so that he can get him more. That's what she's saying.
Hey, watch it, watch it. He's coming. Double up.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as these guys will get it at the 25. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Throwing again. Lawrence. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
We got double up, double up. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
51, Mike 51.
Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Let's go. Hey, 58, come on.
All day, baby, all day.
Room here to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Second and long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's third down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Now.
Let's get off the field.
They're going to try and throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Go ahead, get up. It's time for y'all to do y'all work. Get Kavon up, too.
Murray now on first down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Down. 8, read.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Begin. Showing up.
Under 10. Hurry. Spike.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tight right. 3 out. Magic. 50's the money. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. Put up. 50.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Mike 51. Record.
On first down, Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Hey, come on, boy, 51. All day, dog.
On 1st and 10, Murray, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, G. Get off the seat.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And an alley to Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Go.
2nd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And an alley to run. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
On the ready.
Mike 37. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he stopped immediately there.
Don't try to take starters off.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Eckler. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Yeah.
Go.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there.
You got some splendor, don't you?
It boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
I mean, if you give me like 20 minutes, I can run the festival and get some orange juice or the yogurt.
Throwing on 1st down. Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
51 to Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's put him on the buses. Boom, boom.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Murray now. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
It's Eckler again. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll run with Barkley. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Anyway, hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey.
2nd and 13. Open man is lost, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dante Fowler, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Lance, quick play.
It's number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Next to score Cardinals 46, Saints 21.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Yo, Mike 51, Mike 51. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
We literally did more running than walking.
2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
But she had the comfort without the game.
Many coaches
That's the only numbers between comfort without holding
That's
it.
definitely
In this
ghetto.
case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd down, Jefferson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I'm on. 51 to Mike. Tackle.
Back to throw it, Murray. And he's going to go down again. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
51, Mike 51. We don't want this.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season. No.